Let's talk about 3 ways to overcome fear. As someone who has dealt with fear, who's allowed it to consume me, to overtake me, to grow and build, as well as someone who's overcome a lot of fears and faced them and overcome them, I just want to share 3 things that have helped me to overcome fear. And the first one is to clearly identify the fear. Oftentimes, what I found in my own life and I've seen with people is that sometimes it's easy to pretend the fear doesn't exist. And this is dangerous because it allows the monster to continue to grow and continue to build strength. And oftentimes we just think we subconsciously try to avoid the fear. And so the first step is actually identifying, being self-aware enough to say, okay, I have this fear, whatever it is. This is the monster. Identify it. The second thing is break it down. Don't just identify the fear, but then take it a step further and say, why am I afraid of this? Whatever this is, break it down, really analyze it. What is the worst thing that can happen? Play that game. Because as you start to get clarity, what you often find is that some of the things that you're afraid of start to sound silly when you try to really hash them out. Oftentimes they're not based on anything. But if we don't identify it, the fear, the monster can continue to grow and get bigger. So identify the fear, then break it down and identify what it is exactly that you're afraid of. And ask yourself, if that happens, how will it impact me? How will it impact you? What you're so afraid of actually happens. And what you start to find is it loses its power. And the third thing is you got to face it. And you got to face it fast. The time frame from step 1 to step 3, you don't want to allow a lot of time. You want to face that fear. Because as the old saying goes, fear knocked at the door. Faith answered and no one was there. That's often what happens when we face our fears, is that we find what they were not based on anything. And every time you face a fear, you take down a monster, you grow a little more confident. It doesn't mean but then you know what? Another one steps up. But you can always use these 3 steps and your confidence grows with every fear that you face, with every monster that you take down. So hey, I hope it helps. Identify it, break it down, and jump right into it and face it.